In the name of Allah, peace be upon you and God's blessings. Today we will make together Zalabia, Luma al-Qadiyah or Awamat. Here are the ingredients: a quarter kilogram of flour. I measured out 2 cups. Also, a teaspoon of instant yeast and a teaspoon of sugar and warm water for the dough. Also, there is a potato ingredient, which means 1 boiled and well mashed potato. If you don't want to use potato, you can replace it with a tablespoon of starch. First we start with, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We will put the flour, sugar, and yeast together and mix them until they are well combined. Then I will gradually add the warm water until a slightly soft dough forms. The water must be warm because if it is too hot, the yeast will die. Yeast activates at 40 degrees Celsius and dies at 60 degrees Celsius. So the water needs to be warm. Now at this moment I will carefully add the potato. Don't be surprised about the potato. I've been making it for a long time and it turns out great. I will knead it, meaning I will mix it well with the whisk. Now if it doesn't mix well together and needs some water, I will add a little warm water. Now the dough is ready and has the right consistency. It shouldn't be too runny. I will cover it and leave it for an hour until it rises and doubles in size. After the dough has risen and doubled in size, I will start to release the air from it. Then I carefully place the oil on the stove and heat it up to start frying. I add a carefully substantial amount of oil, and once it is hot, I begin to carefully shape the Luma al-Qadiyah and fry it. I take a carefully spoonful of the mixture from the cold dough in the bowl and cut it. Then carefully place it in the hot oil. The oil should be hot at first, and then I let it simmer for a while. Every time I cut, I put the spoon in the oil so that the dough doesn't stick to the spoon. Cut it like this. Continue in the same way and try to make it come out as neat as possible. I will keep frying it until it turns golden brown on all sides. And after it has taken on a light yellow color, I will take it out and place it in a strainer. I plan to fry it again for the second time. Once I finish the entire batch, I will put it back into fry again to achieve a deeper color. This step is optional. If someone wants to fry it just once and get its color from the first time, that's fine. But this method enhances the crispiness. After it turns golden and gets its color, I will take it out and pour thick syrup over it while it's hot, and then add cold syrup and leave it in for 5 minutes. Now that it has taken the color I want, I will take it out and put it directly into the honey. There are 2 very important things. First, for the sweet to take the round shape and puff up, the oil must be plentiful. If the oil is not deep enough, it will come out flat. Secondly, if the dough is too runny, it will not come out in the expected shape. It will spread in the oil and will not be the shape we want. Oh, now I will put it in the honey and leave it for 5 minutes, and then we will take it out and serve it. Enjoy!